Welcome to my new album called Ramadan Videos of 2026. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Mustafa Abdurrahman Ahmed. Welcome to another episode of Ramadan Videos of 2026. Today you can see me, I'm dressed differently from the first day of Ramadan. Today is the second day of Ramadan. May Allah accept from us, from you, the good deeds that we perform in this month of Ramadan. May Allah Azza wa Jal grant us strength and energy to be strong throughout the day in terms of when we're working. If some of you guys have a school, to feel strength, that you have the strength. And also, what thing I would advise is, in order to achieve the maximum reward, is I would like to say is to pray Taraweeh, to try as early as you can, to the best that you catch up with to pray with the Isha, pray with the Taraweeh, which is the 8 rak'ah, pray with the 3 rak'ah of witr, and then you also say to recite the Quran as well, and also try to listen to some beneficial lectures of a student of knowledge or the people of the knowledge. So in this video we're going to talk about the conditions of Salah. In the first episode, or the first day, on the previous one, we talked about the definition of the Salat. We talked about the times of the Salah. So you can watch that video if you want to go back to what we did. In this video, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the conditions of Salah. Prayer as a condition. In order for a prayer to be accepted and to be valid, we need to come up with the conditions that's very important to every one of you guys know. As I said, this part of the knowledge is something that it's obligatory upon us to know, because we still have to pray, we as Muslims. So the first condition is that a person has to be a Muslim. That's number one. Number two is that someone has to be sound mind. Someone who's insane, someone who's crazy, he can't. He doesn't have to pray. And the reason why we say that it has to be Muslim, because non-Muslims, it's not obligatory for them to pray. There's no need for them to pray, because even if they were to pray, their prayers are it's not accepted. So is that this is obligatory upon every Muslim. So it's not for the Christians. So one of the ways that a person that becomes for him to be obligatory for the prayer is a person who reached the age of puberty and he is a Muslim. So these two conditions, if they are met, it means that the prayer is obligatory upon such an individual. So we said that someone has to be Muslim. Number two is that he has to be a sound mind. Number three is that someone has to cover his awra. For the men is starting from the belly button all the way to the knee, or in between the navel up to the knee. So around, especially if it's the thighs and the private parts that we see. So these are considered to be awra for the men. As for the woman, is that her whole body, with the exception of the face and the two hands, the two palms here, not the arms. Of course, the arm is considered to be awra for women. And secondly is, we mentioned Islam, sound mind, covering the awra. Number four is you have to be in the state of wudu, الطهارة من الحدثين, which is you have to be pure from the two hadath, which is حدث الأصغر and حدث الأكبر, the major impurity and the minor impurity. So the minor impurity is that you need you purify yourself through wudu, and the major impurity is you need to do ghusl. Inshallah, we're going to talk about this section when we talk about the wudu, al-tahara, the purity. Inshallah, we're going to talk about that. But now we talked about the other thing is that we just mentioned that you have to be in the state of wudu, which is important, or you have to uplift from these two hadath, which is through wudu or through ghusl. And then the fifth one is that your clothes and the prayer and the place that you're praying, it has to be pure from any najasa, such as urine, feces, blood, and the likes. Of course, the blood of an animal or blood comes out from the private part. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. So these things, that no najasa should be on your clothes and on the place that you're praying. The other condition that is very important is that the time, meaning that you have to pray when the time enters. You should not pray before the time starts or after the time ends. So the time is very important. The time has to enter for you to pray. And the other condition is that facing the qibla. You have to face the qibla, which is facing the Kaaba, which is approximately like north 0 degree. Even if you have your phone, or if you check through the compass, if it says north 0 degrees, it's most likely this is the qibla. This is how you check where the qibla is. And the other condition is that the intention. So you have to intend in your heart. We don't utter our intention, say I'm going to pray dhuhr 4 rak'ah. No, this is not valid. Rather, what you say is you say it in your heart. So this, I hope this helps you. So inshallah ta'ala, I see you guys in another video. So I hope that we're gonna release some shorts. So like, subscribe, and see you guys in another video.